Hey specials, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Yes, me Otonwa Merit in the building. You guys, we are here with another video. Welcome back to my channel. If you're meeting me for the first time, please do not make it your last. Hit the red subscribe button to join the family. Also join my membership and God will bless you. Thank you. I'm a YouTuber based in Aba. Sit tight and let's learn together. We are here to learn. I know from the title of this video you'll be like, what is she here to say again? Something prompted this video. Like, I went to my kids' school and a mother came to harass a teacher, and then it happens that that woman didn't get the exact truth from her child before coming to the school. You can imagine. You can just imagine coming to the school to embarrass herself. So I'm like, if I'm talking to my children, I know when they're telling me the truth and when they are not saying the truth. I don't know for you, but for me, if I want to get the truth for my children, I know how to do it. I know how to go about it. Do you understand me? And I believe every mother should also know how to get the truth from their child. But if you don't know how to get the truth from your child, let me teach you ways and how to get them to say the truth. Now, the first point is observe their facial expression. Whenever you are asking them something, or maybe whenever they bring a report about your child, and then you are interrogating that child, you are asking that child questions, always look at their faces. Their facial expression says a lot. Even when you are discussing with your fellow human being, concentrate on their face. Not maybe you are discussing and your eyes is somewhere. You will be discussing and they will be doing you. That is human being for you. So when you are discussing something crucial with anybody, always look at their faces. Observe their facial expression. That way you will know when they are saying the truth and when they are not saying the truth. Do you understand me? So when you are interrogating someone, be it a child, be it an adult, you want to know the truth. Look at their faces. Concentrate on their facial expression. And you will thank me later. Now, the second point is, if they are children, remind them of heaven and hell. Children can be afraid of hell. Tell them that you are lying to me. No problem. You are lying to me. I use this a lot for my children. And once I say that, hey, mommy, I will say the truth. No, mommy, I will say the truth. Mommy, I was lying. I will say the truth. And you see them saying the truth. They are kids. They believe what you tell them. They learn from you. Whatever you do, they do. Whatever you say, they say outside. You understand? So when you tell them that if you are a Christian, you should not lie, you should not gossip, you should not steal. If you do these things, you are going to hellfire. And if you go to hellfire, I do tell my children that there is no food in hellfire. Fire will be burning you every day of your life. Satan will be flogging you, hitting you with cane, hitting you with knife, choking your body. When I tell them this, mommy, let me say the truth. Mommy, I will say the truth. And you see them saying the truth. Yes. Before you go outside and embarrass yourself as a mother, learn how to get the truth out of your children. Threaten them with heaven and hell. Tell them the Bible. Tell them one story from the Bible. You will see them, they will say the truth. They are just kids. They will tell you the truth. I wonder, at least my young children haven't gotten up to the stage of messing with my brain. No, they never reached there. For now, I am still handling them. I'm still training them. I'm still nurturing them to be what I want them to be. If a child turns out ugly, it depends on who raised that child. That is why sometimes when you see a man misbehave or a woman misbehave, people ask, who raised you? Who raised this one? Your mistakes are from the person that raised you. 80% of your mistakes are from the person that raised you. So yes, raising a kid properly is needed. Okay? If you're a mother, you should be a complete mother. Yes, I said that. The third point is threatening to call a witness. Now, this thing, I've been using it for my children. Note that everything I say here, I use for my family, I use on my children. Now, okay, for instance, there was a day Richard came back from school, and then he had this little bruise here. And then I asked him, he said his teacher flogged him. And then I said, why was she flogged? What did you do? Why did she flog you to the extent of you, or like of this bruise coming out? And she was like, she asked, and he told me that the teacher asked him questions and he did not answer correctly. And I'm like, is it because you did not answer? Are you supposed, like, I don't get it. In my mind, I calculated it, got the answer, like evaluated it, like I did a lot of math on my head. And I'm like, is it because he or she asked you a question, you didn't get it correctly? Was that the reason why she flogged you to the extent of giving you bruises on your hands? And he said yes. And then I'm like, Richard, you're not telling me the truth. And then he said, Mommy, that is the truth. And I said, keep quiet. Let me call your auntie. In fact, let me call into base mother. There's his friend that is called YouTube. They are YouTube. It's a Calabar name. They are from Calabar here. So I threatened him to call the mother so that I can speak with that his friend to know what exactly happened. And then after calling that his friend, I will still call the auntie to know what happened in the class. I brought out my phone, dialed my husband's number, and it was ringing, and he saw that the number was ringing. He said, Mommy, please, I will say the truth. Mommy, please, I will tell you what happened. I now dropped the call. And this thing, me and my husband, we usually do it. If he picks the call and I will say, Auntie, please, it is Richard's mother. My husband will pick where I'm going to, and he will concur, and we will speak. So when I dialed the call, he was like, Mommy, please, let me tell you the truth. Don't call, don't call. Mommy, don't call. Please don't call. And then he told me that it was because they were making noise. They were making noise in the class. That was why the teacher flogged him and other people. But had it been, I was this mother that he told me it is because he didn't answer the question correctly, then the next day I'll go with them to the school to harass the teacher, I will end up embarrassing myself. Yes, I will end up embarrassing. So when your child messes up, have tactics, have ways of getting them to say the truth. If you don't, learn from mine. So the third one I just taught you now is threaten to call a witness, someone that was there, that thing happened. Threaten to call them and you see them saying the truth. Now the fourth one is Mommy's emotional blackmail. Hey, my mother taught me this one. My mother used to use this emotional blackmail on us. Any little thing, my mother would be like, hi, these children want to bring disgrace to me. These children want to disgrace me after everything. After everything. You will see this woman crying in our front. After everything I've been through for these children, I carried them for 9 months. I could not sleep. I could not eat. I was restless. After 9 months, I gave birth to them. I have been training them. I have been having sleep. You see us, we will end up begging. now when we don't become mothers ourselves, we now know what that woman was doing then. Then I started using it for my children. There was a day, like that day, I don't know if you've watched the vlog that my husband punished Richard. So that day Richard came back from school. I didn't tell people, I did emotional blackmail on him. When he came into the room, after we knew that he played and fell on the mud, so we left him before the next day. So that evening when he came into my room, he said, Mommy, I want to do my homework. I said, homework? So Richard, you still want me to come and help you and do your homework after all the embarrassment? Richard, just look at me. What haven't I been doing for you? Richard, haven't I been trying? Richard, haven't me and your daddy been trying? Richard, why do you like disgracing us? Richard, this boy started crying. He started crying, legit crying. And then he was like, Mommy, I promise I will never do it again. Mommy, I was playing, I know I will never do it again. Mommy, please don't cry. Mommy, please forgive me. Try it. If you know your child is not telling you the truth, run this mommy's emotional blackmail on them, and you will see they will tell you the truth, because no child will watch their mother cry in front of them because of them. No reasonable, sensible child will allow you as the mother to cry in his or her presence. They won't. So try this emotional blackmail and thank me later. The last one, the fear of Dr. Do Good. The fear of Dr. Do Good. Let me bring my own. Dr. Do Good is coming. Everybody comport yourself. Dr. Do Good is coming. The truth must come out. Dr. Do Good is coming. Everybody comport yourself. Dr. Do Good is coming. The truth must come out. Bring out. See, spare the rod and spoil your child. A lot of people will say, I don't flog my children. I don't flog my children. I don't flog my children. Don't flog them. Because your mother didn't flog you. Had it been your mother spared the rod, she would have spoiled you. Yes. There is no human being on this earth that will say that the mother did not beat, spank, or flog him or her. And now, this our generation, you give birth and then you say, no, I will not lay a hand on my child. I will not flog my child. You are not doing that child any favor. You are not doing that child any good. Once in a while, flog that child. Once in a while, spank that child. Once in a while, if you have to use this to correct their factory setting, to correct their brain, to bring their brain back to factory setting, use it. Use it. Don't keep this thing and then you end up spoiling your child. If I bring this thing out any day I want to bring it, hey, and you feel you will still lie to me, this thing will bring out the truth from your mouth. I laugh in Swahili. Give me charm, like after asking you, you left me to go into my room and bring out this thing for you. You will say the truth and even say the truth that you are supposed to say the other day. You will say all of them that day. So please, the fear of Dr. Do Good is the beginning of saying the truth. Yes. If you know that you have that child, and unless you use this thing on that child will not say the truth. Pray for that child, because okariala what you can do. You don't pass what you can do. Unless you bring this thing out, if you use all this method that I've taught and that child is still not saying the truth, hey, unless you bring this thing out, please go on your knees and pray for your child. Pray for that child. Pray for God's intervention upon his or her life, because it has passed what you can do. It is now left for God to do it. Here go. So mothers, please always know when your child is telling you the truth and when your child is lying, to avoid embarrassment, to avoid public embarrassment. Thank you all so much. I've come to the end of this video. I hope you learned one or two tips on how to handle your child. I hope you learned one or two. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video, and I'll see you again in another one. I love you. Mwah.